Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel. This is your 2026 reading, and we're going to do the Celtic Cross. That's right, all 10 cards, no shortcuts, right? No spiritual cliff notes. This is all you, Aries. And I'm close to Boston, so yeah, it's Celtic Cross, not Celtic Cross, so yeah, get over it. All right, so we're going to get into it, Aries. Now remember, I am an intuitive and traditional reader, which means tarot didn't survive hundreds of years for me to give you a watered down, good vibes only reading. Those don't exist. All right, so sometimes these cards will hug you, all right, and sometimes they'll throw a chair in your face, Aries. But however this goes, all right, make sure you grab your wine, your coffee cup, whatever coping, whatever coping mechanism you chose today. And let's get into it, Aries. Let's see what 2026 has for you, okay? Now, for those of you who have been to my channel before, welcome. For those of you who are new, welcome in. Let's get right into it, all right? Let's get this first position, the heart of the matter. Oh, okay, the Emperor. All right, you're right at the beginning. This is you. This is Mars energy. This is standing in your power, a person of authority. You have arrived. We have been going through it, Aries, which means the past, I want to say, decade has been rough. If you know, you know. Okay, cardinal signs are finally going to enter into their power in 2026, and everything you've been working for is actually going to come to fruition. The only thing I would say about this card, Aries, is that the Emperor sometimes is engorged in ego, and we want to avoid that going into 2026, okay? But this is authoritarian. This is you showing up as your authentic self with wisdom and, everything you need to move forward in 2026. Now, we're going to grab what crosses you, okay? I don't want to grab 50 cards, but what crosses you? All right. So the Five of Swords, this is interesting, okay? For you, Aries, the Five of Swords, or rather, it's the Five of Wands. Oh, I stand corrected. Forgive me, I don't know why I said swords. These are clearly wands that look like swords. But anyway, the Five of Wands is all about conflict, right? Competition. You might be experiencing some competition at work. You might be in a group project where everybody wants a say, and you're just not having it. Okay, but the story, the moral of the story of the Five of Wands is that even though you'll have this competition, this is going to be something that's going to propel you forward. It's going to progress you forward, which means don't pick your battles because they're entertainment, because let's face it, sometimes we thrive in the middle of friction. Make sure you pick your battles because you're going to win them, and not because they're petty. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So that tells me one thing when this crosses the Emperor, right? Just be careful of not getting into it with people, in situations where it's just not going to serve you and it's pointless, right? You're wasting your time. So let's grab the third one, which is the foundation, which is one here at the bottom. This is the Tower. I am not surprised, Aries. A lot of my Aries have been getting this over the past few months. Thing about the Tower, it's a lesson learned, though. It's because you obviously built something on shifting sand, which means the Tower only destroys what wasn't meant to be upright to begin with, okay? So this needed to happen. This was a self-reflection moment where if you haven't gone through it yet, some of you will be going through it, but I feel like most of us have gone through it in the past few months. This Tower moment is going to give you clarity, and essentially what it's telling you is, since it all fell apart. All right, you got to build, you got to rebuild, and you're going to be building something stronger and better, right? What you were building before was not serving you, all right? So we're going to grab your recent past. Oh, okay, Ten of Swords. All right, all right. So here's the thing. Ten of Swords is it's all about being, stabbed in the back. But the plus is that it's the end of suffering, right? The Ten of Swords means it's done. You won't be stabbed in the back for the 11th time. So this is definitely something that's changing for you in 2026. You're not going to surround yourself with people anymore that actually have been stabbing you in the back, and you guys know which people I'm talking about. The first couple of people that came into your mind, those are them, All right, those are them. But this means it's the ending. It's the ending of all that bullshit. It's no more of those moments where you're like, this is this person really for me or are they against me? Okay. A lot of you are going to be asking yourselves that question as 2026 progresses. Okay. Let's grab your conscious self, right? What crowns you? Hello, hello, coin, or Ace of Pentacles. All right. This is all about what you've been working towards, what your hopes are, what your belief systems are about abundance, and how you essentially, forgive me with this microphone, I can't find my wireless, it's driving me nuts. It's essentially how you view abundance and what you've been working for forever, it seems. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is new opportunity. It's golden opportunities. It's what's going to lead you to a life you never expected. So all this time you've been putting in, all this work you're going to be putting in or did put in for 2026, it's definitely going to come to fruition. The Ace of Pentacles is that positive, it's that gold mine at the end of that rainbow, right? Or that pot of gold. It's something, but this is the thing is that this pentacle though is special for you, Aries, because this Ace of Pentacles means this is something that was earned. It wasn't given to you. It wasn't an overnight thing. It wasn't a one and done or a one hit wonder. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and guess what? It's time. It's time for you to receive, and it's time for you to receive like tenfold. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna grab the near future. Okay, which is okay. All right. Well, this makes sense, Aries, because the Death card is all about that transformation, right? It's all about becoming something better, being the better version of yourself, having done the shadow work. The Death card is that Scorpio energy, I believe. And it's all about people. You're going to change so much. Let's put it this way, Aries. You're going to change so much that people who have known you forever are not going to recognize you, right? This is an epic transformation for you, Aries. This is you riding in on this horse and going, F you, all of you who didn't support me, who talked about me behind my back, who tried to sabotage me. And trust me, anybody who knows an Aries who's on a mission, we can sabotage ourselves. We don't need the help. We can do it all by ourselves. We blow up our spots quite often, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But the thing about this Death card is that their endings, right? It's not a literal death, right? So if you get a tarot reader, we don't need that kind of karma who says that to you, run. All right, this is your situation, what you've been building, what you've been going through, what you've been trying to avoid with this Tower card, but it had to happen for you to become the best version of yourself. Okay, I believe that in that for you it is a beautiful place to be. Okay, but the plus sign is that this is like the short-term development, which means the transformation is going to be quick this time. It's not going to be long and painful. Okay, and now we're going to grab how you see yourself, or rather like your authentic self. And here you are charging in, like the Knight of Wands that you are. And some people don't like this card because, it's got a bad rep. It's the player card. It's the knight that just charges in, leaves chaos and a mess, and is never to be seen or heard from again. Now, even though that may be true, Aries, this is not you anymore, but this is you now with a plan, especially with that Ace of Pentacles there, especially with that Ten of Swords where things are no longer going to be, in your way. It's a clear path for you. This knight's definitely going to charge forward because this is also the night of ambition and passion. All right. And I really feel like for some of you, your flame has gone out, but no more. 2026, your flame is going to be at full illumination. Oh, excuse me, full illumination. All right, I love this for you, Aries. All right, and now if this resonates, throw a fire emoji down in the comments and let me know that you've survived the tower moment or you're about to survive it. Because that's what this channel is all about. Surviving one another and making sure that we're all just being better humans for ourselves and the people around us. Your next card, oh my gosh. This is your external influences, like your environment. I love the Queen of Cups for you, Aries. I'm telling you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy for you right now is well needed. This is a nurturing card. I feel like it has a dual meaning for you, though. It feels like you're not nurturing yourself, or if you have, you haven't been doing it gently, especially with your words and how you speak to yourself. Please be kind to yourself. Now, what I mean by dual meaning, if you have someone in your vicinity who's your support, your emotional support, this is this person, it's them. For those of you who maybe want some love because, your external environment or things that you can't control but that you call in, they're coming for you if you're single. All right. This person's emotionally intelligent, very caring, very loving. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Okay. So this is something that you're going to need going into 2026 because it's going to stabilize you. It's going to balance you. And it's going to, it's going to let you know that, you know what? Even though you can tell yourself that you are loved and that you deserve to be loved, Aries, you know how Aries are. Sometimes we don't believe it, and sometimes we need a little bit of reinforcements, right? And that's what this, Queen of Cups is here for. I'm sorry for this glare, but I don't know why it's there because I only have one light on and it's not above me. But anywho, we're going to go into your hopes and dreams. All right, we're going to go into your hopes and dreams. Ooh, okay, the devil. All right, no, I know why this is here for sure. For sure. You're afraid, Aries. This is Capricorn energy. You're afraid that you're going to fall into those toxic cycles, back into them because you're used to comfort and you're used to like predictability. All right. You're afraid that because now that you've gone through it or you're going through it, you're going through a transformation, some good things are going to happen for you. You're going to meet some good people. Someone who's supportive is with you. The devil is there to tell you that it's time to cut the ties that bind because this is all about keeping those toxic attachments, which you're not going to need. You're not operating from fear anymore. You're operating from confidence, right? Confidence, confidence, confidence. Okay, that's what you're operating from. So I believe that the devil is here to tell you that it's time to break those addictions, break those cycles. And even though you feel like you want to fall back into, like the comfortableness of things, the familiarity of things. You've worked really hard to get out of those patterns. You're not going to fall back into them. All right. So I feel like for you, Aries, it's time. It's time that you're cutting those ties and that you're not going to go back to your old self because your old self, quite frankly, is dead. Okay. Dead, dead, dead. Metaphorically, of course. Okay. Let's grab the outcome because this has been a beautiful reading for you thus far, Aries. Shut up, the world. The freaking world. This is fulfillment. This is culmination. This is success. This is everything that you've been working for. This is an ending, right? Some of you may be traveling, by the way, but this is beautiful. This is everything that you've been working to come into fruition. This is the perfect ending to a perfect reading for 2026 because the world is here to let you know that success is there for you. Everything that you want is there for you. The negative Nancy's, the backstabbing is going to stop. The mental fighting with yourself is going to stop. You're going to be kinder to yourself. You're going to notice that people around you are going to be kind to you. You're entering 2026 is going to blow your mind, Aries. It's going to be a time of reflection. It's going to be a time of excitement. It's going to be a time of knowing exactly who you are because you're going to be in your power. You're going to be your authentic self. If I had one message for you to take away from this, Aries, it's build something real. Don't react. Be proactive. Be kind, love yourself, and make sure that when you have people around you, that they're people that support you and are cheerleaders for you, not this 10 of Swords group of people here who just want to see you fail. We all know who those people are. They want to see you face plant. They want to see you fail so that they feel good about themselves. But this is not that kind of reading, Aries. Oh, no, 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 it's not. It's not. 2026 is going to be beautiful for you. And you know what? It's your time. It's your time. So Aries, if this resonated with you, don't forget to hit that share, like, and subscribe. And always remember, be kind and love yourself. And Aries, for the love of Mars, be kind to yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. Speak good words. And for the love of Mars, rest. All right, because you need it. You've been worked hard enough. All right, Aries, peace. Till next time.